Hey there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the Alchemical Crystal Bat Cup. I believe, I'm not sure exactly, is it Alchemical Bat Cup Crystal? The Alchemical Crystal Bat Cup? I don't know. Maybe we can get a better sense of things as we go on. It certainly appears to be a racing game. Put your helmet on, start your engine, and step on the accelerator in the craziest, most fun race in the Bat Islands. Who will win the Bat Cup? 2 to 6 players, 30 to 120 minutes. Well, let's take a look inside this game that appears to be quite wacky and whimsical. You've got the Potion team and the Dark Thorny team, maybe? Dark Thorny team, the Pet team, the Magic team, the Hammer team, and the Sword team. All right, well, let's take a look here. So we've got a number of cardboard components right off the bat. This looks to be perhaps some type of a pit area. Maybe some explosions. I'm guessing maybe you don't want to be on the wrong end of those. Perhaps those happen because of these spikes. All right. Number of different cardboard tokens that look like they can be placed on the board. Wheels, I would assume. More kind of pit area here. All right. Looks like some player boards. Let's take a quick look at those. You've got Durlo from the Pet team, EU from the Magic team, Grillich from the Sword team, Cornelius from the Potion team, Gamusino from the Dark Thony team, Flammel from the Hammer team. All right. Now we've got a number of double-sided tiles, cardboard tiles, that you would put together to form a track. Okay. Looks like you've got a weather component to the game. Lots of different double-sided cardboard tiles. I'm not going to attempt to put a track together right now. That's beyond the purposes of what we need to do in an unboxing. We're just taking a quick look at the components, getting an idea on how things might work. Looks like you've got a lot of different potential environments, maybe some natural and unnatural things to get in your way, obstacles. You've got bridges, snow, magma, all kinds of stuff. And there's a lot, as you can see, of these tiles. It seems like you can create a pretty varied player board, racetrack, so to speak. Let's get to the English rules here. Okay, let me find the beginning of here we go. The Guardian Wizards built racing tracks on Bat Islands to make it a more entertaining place, but as you know, wizards are not famous for their sanity. The result is a crazy competition in which very few dare race. All right, so competitive race, obviously. We've got a list of components here. We've got setup. So you've got different types of racetracks. 6 available racetracks. Okay, you've got the Magic Island, the Round Ice, the Dark Island, and the Beach Race, which are all 4 tile tracks. You've got the Lucky Island, the Cliff Race, which are both 8 tile tracks. All right. You can choose the length of the race. You choose a pilot, and then you've got your player boards here. You determine the starting grid, you determine the weather, and then you've got some, before you start, you have to, looks like, figure out what type of tires, what type of brakes. Then it says you've got moving, attacking a rival car in range, fixing your car at boxes, which are checkpoints, buying new brakes and nitro at the starting grid. Once every player has done their turn, everyone discards their pilot card and a new round begins. So you've got more of a description on movement here. Okay, and it looks like depending on what area of the map you're on, it will determine the way you move. You've got attacking a rival, which it doesn't look surprising. This game looks like there's a bit of that going on. You've got turbo cards, repairing your car, changing the weather, special squares, and the end of the game. The game ends when a car crosses the finish line, and the lap marker is on lap 0. First car to cross the finish line wins the race. That makes sense, right? And then you've got a number of different variants that looks like you have that are available to you if you choose to do them. And then a description of weapons and effects. All right, well, let's take a look here at some of the other components. We've got 3 custom dice that are struggling to be removed from the bag. Here we go. You can get a look at some of these. These are etched dice. They seem nice. We've got a sand timer, which I don't know if this is the case, but it kind of makes sense that maybe this would be used like if you're going to do a pit stop. Maybe you have a certain amount of time to make changes. I don't know if that's the case at all. That's completely a guess. We've got some plastic amber colored crystals here, which are always nice. I'm not sure what purpose they serve in the game, but they look nice. We've got some green and red wooden cubes. We've got our player minis, which I will try to give you a bit of a look at all of them if I can. All right, there's one. There's one. There are a pretty good number of these minis. Oops. I don't know if these would be easy or would. I mean, I'm assuming you could paint them. I don't know how easy it would be. They're pretty small, as you can kind of see using my hand as a comparison point. All right, 3 more of these. They seem to be of decent quality. I am not by any means an expert in miniatures, however, so take that with a massive grain of salt. And the last one here. All right, and then the last thing in the box is we've got 2 large decks of cards, which I would assume are going to be primarily game effects, maybe movement cards, things along those lines. Give me a moment to get these open and I'll show you what we've got here. This is a large deck. We've got 2 large decks of cards. You can see perhaps different. Yeah, I'm not sure what these cards mean because I've just taken a quick glance at the rule book with all of you. They seem to be similar in different player colors, so perhaps does every player maybe start with the same deck? Who knows? But you can get an idea, at least, on what these cards look like, how they're organized, things along those lines. All right, we've got one more deck of cards that, at least on first glance here, appear to be similar, but we'll take a look at them anyway. Maybe there's some different types of cards that are hidden within the deck. All right, these are similar to what we've seen, and now in purple. Now in yellow. Now we've got something a little bit different here. These look like maybe weather cards. Perhaps movement cards or explosions of some type. All right, well, I think you have a pretty good idea on what's inside the box for the alchemical crystal bat cup. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.